What I set out to achieve during the recent career coach training was to provide a comprehensive understanding of big picture goals and the compartmentalized approaches that can be applied to the tasks along the way in fulfilling them. Each coach has their own background and experience, so via information gleaned from a pre-training questionnaire, I was able to customize the lesson plan for each coach and could focus harder on areas where they were not as experienced. The lesson was stacked in a particular order for a reason. Each stage of the training led to a greater understanding of what followed. So here's what we covered and why. Social media communication. They established themselves as industry thought leaders. The best version of you is one who can sit down and take your time crafting perfect statements. Post interesting articles on social media. Your opinions about the healthcare industry, about education, about career planning. Now, as their social media presence is being established, they'll want to network face-to-face as much as possible, of course. So by attending conferences and networking events, they will expand their Rolodex of contacts. By expanding their Rolodex, they will then be able to have more meaningful one-on-one conversations, be they with employers or others not in their field, who may directly or indirectly help them grow professionally. They learned how to qualify leads, so time spent calling on and visiting employers is targeted and with purpose. I shared tips on how they can best manage their contacts, thus ensuring efficiency. They learned how to sell the CHEO mission via storytelling. It's one thing to provide an offering. It's another to translate that offering into something a prospective student or an employer can relate to. Storytelling makes your program more relatable and also humanizes the storyteller, making that person more trustworthy. So this form of storytelling I refer to as PAR, P-A-R, problem, action, resolution. Lastly, we discussed long-term goal setting and how that defines where you put your focus on given days, weeks, and months. Also, by tracking metrics, they can assess how much time they're spending doing certain tasks, and if that time spent is either too little, too much, or just right. This kind of data collection will improve the reports they provide to CHEO and also improve their own best practices in goal achievement. So all the areas we touched on impact each of the other areas. And it's my hope that they embrace this training in its comprehensive form, but if they, at minimum, embrace certain aspects of it, then the training will have been well worth it.